Hey, what's going on, guys? The Horror Man back with a Blu-ray, DVD, and VHS update. So I know you guys love these types of videos, showing what new stuff I got, new Blu-rays, new DVDs, new VHS tapes added to the collection. But I have to say that, with the recent loss of my grandfather, I'm going to be taking on some extra financial responsibilities. So I definitely won't have, these updates as frequently as I have in the past. That doesn't mean my videos will stop by any means. I'll still be doing my, my collection videos, my ranking videos, and, random rarities and rare movies not on DVD or Blu-ray series. All those types of series will definitely stick around. I'll still be doing videos, almost daily. I just won't have as many, of these Blu-ray, DVD, VHS updates. I won't be buying as much stuff as I have in the past. So just want to give you guys the heads up. For this video, I do have some stuff that I've gotten recently. I haven't gotten this over the last week or so, but they're, newer Blu-rays, DVDs, and VHS tapes in my collection that I just haven't shown in another update video. So I figured I'd compile them all and show them here. I'm going to start with the VHS tapes first. And this first one here actually works well because it fits with this week's theme. As I mentioned in a few of my other videos, I've been trying to post a Friday the 13th related video each day this week. And sure enough, one of the more recent VHS tapes that I picked up is Friday the 13th. This is the original. Has that sort of unique cover art, I guess. It's not the old school cover art. So figured I'd pick it up. I saw this for a couple bucks recently, and yeah, just figured I'd add it to the collection. I love collecting VHS, as you guys know, and sometimes I just love watching an old slasher in VHS quality. So had to pick it up for the collection. Also, Prehysteria. Now I know I showed this in a video yesterday, and my rare movies not on DVD or Blu-ray part 11 video, but I did get this recently, added it to the collection, so that's why I wanted to include it in that video as well. So here it is here, fun family film. If you want to hear a little bit more about it, just check out my other video. Also got the Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2. Now it's the Canon VHS release, but unfortunately it's it's a cut box put in a clamshell case. But you know what, it was cool. I got this for like $1. I absolutely love the cover art on this one. The Breakfast Club, parody cover art is just the best. One of my favorite old school cover arts, to be honest, of a horror film. I always remember seeing this tape in the old video store and just loving the cover art. So I definitely wanted to add this to the collection. Cut box or not, still very cool. I also got Relative Fear. Now, I was pretty excited to find this one because the DVD of this is pretty rare now and goes for pretty high prices. So, I don't see myself buying the DVD. So finding it on VHS was pretty exciting for me. Pretty much these two kids are switched at birth, and, the family gets stuck with a bad seed, for lack of a better phrase. So, a pretty cool movie. I remember enjoying this one. I didn't see it too many times. I maybe saw it once or twice, but I do remember enjoying it, and it's definitely one that I'm pretty anxious to check out again. So I'll probably be watching this one again soon. Pop it in the VCR and see if how much of it I remember when I'm giving it a rewatch. Also got Blood Beach. Now this wasn't too recent. I've actually had this for a little while now, but for whatever reason I didn't show it in any of my older update videos. So I figured I'd show it here because it's just a great media release here. As you can see, it has all the flaps on all sides. Just a fun, cheesy movie. This is another one where the DVD is out of print and, fairly rare, fairly expensive. So I'm just happy to have it on VHS tape. And as I mentioned with the Friday the 13th tape, this is one of those movies that I'd actually prefer to watch in VHS quality anyway, because it's just fun, it's cheesy, gritty, and, low budget kind of thing. So yeah, definitely glad to have this one in the collection. Also got The Offspring on VHS. Love this cover art. Kind of always reminded me of Fright Night, just slightly. I don't know if you know what I mean, just because of the houses, I guess. I don't know. Just to me anyway, it always kind of reminded me of the Fright Night artwork. I don't want to say too much about this movie because this one will be making an appearance in one of my upcoming videos. That's all I really want to say about that. So, The Offspring. And the final VHS, this is a cool one. This is Bleeders. And this is the blood packaging, as you can see. See, it has like a, plastic over the top here, and there's like this liquid, fake blood inside. You can, it's like squishy. You can squeeze it and feel it, and pretty collectible. This VHS actually goes for a pretty high amount. You can get Bleeders on VHS without the blood pack, and that's just a fairly cheap VHS tape. But for the blood pack edition here, it's pretty expensive, pretty rare. They don't come up too often. So I was glad to get this one from another collector on a Facebook group. We did we made a deal, and I got this with a couple of other VHS tapes. This is another movie. Again, DVD's out of print, fairly expensive. So just glad to have the movie on VHS because I'm not going to be paying the high prices for the DVD. So unless I find it cheap at a used DVD store, I'll stick with the VHS for now. Plus the DVD doesn't have the blood packaging. I have just one DVD for this update, and it's Voice from the Stone. I went around looking for this when it was first released. I was looking for the Blu-ray specifically, but sort of like the case with Hellraiser Judgment, when I told you guys when I was looking for the Blu-ray of that, I could not find the Blu-ray anywhere. Ended up buying the DVD from Walmart. It was the same situation with this movie. Couldn't find the Blu-ray in stores, and I didn't feel like ordering it. It really wasn't all that important to me, so I just picked up the DVD fairly cheap at my local Walmart. I actually still haven't opened it. It's still sealed, underneath the slipcase here. It's still in the plastic. But I do want to check this one out. I haven't heard the best things about it, but I did enjoy the trailer. I thought it looked interesting. And, I mean, I love Emilia Clarke. Who doesn't? I'm a big Daenerys fan from Game of Thrones. I'm Team Dany all the way at this point. And, yeah, I mean, for her alone, I had to pick this one up. Finally, onto the Blu-rays now. Just 2 of them. And now you guys have seen these in other videos of mine, but not update videos. But I figured, hey, why not? I'll show them again. So, we got Madman. This appeared in my, slasher tag video. I love this edition. This is the Vinegar Syndrome release on Blu-ray. This is actually the reverse cover art. I don't know if you guys are aware if you don't have it, but, it has the double-sided cover art there. This is, this is pretty much the cover art that most people sort of leave on there. But I actually preferred the reverse cover art on this one, so that's why it looks like this. I don't know, I love that cover art. I think it's really cool. Yeah, great movie. I talked about it a little bit in my slasher tag video. I definitely think it's an underrated slasher film. It's not the best by any means, but I really like the camp that they use for the setting in this movie. And Madman Mars is pretty cool. And like I said in my other video, that song in Madman, it just gets stuck in your head for days after you watch this movie. So that's pretty cool. And finally, the last one for this video, Dog Soldiers. This is the Scream Factory release. This Blu-ray also made an appearance in my top 10 werewolf film video. So, if you watch that video, then you saw that I do own this. But I did pick this one up recently, actually right before I had filmed that video. I had just gotten this in either that day or the day before, so it kind of worked out, that whole werewolf craze that went on last week. But yeah, Dog Soldiers, as you know, I ranked it as my #2 favorite werewolf film of all time, behind Bad Moon. Glad to finally have it on Blu-ray. I have the old Steelbook packaging on DVD, and I didn't have any other editions, so wanted to get the Scream Factory, got it here. Unfortunately, it didn't come with the slipcover. I ordered it from Amazon. No slipcover came with this one, but hey, I can't get lucky every time, I guess. So that's it for this video, guys. I'll probably be posting another Obscure Oddities video right after this one, so keep an eye out for that. This will be my Friday the 13th theme video of the day. There is some reference to Friday the 13th there, so I figure that counts. I'm trying to keep that trend going all week long. Been successful so far. I do have one more Friday the 13th video planned, so I'll be posting that one tomorrow. It's sort of the sort of the big one. I kind of started with the big one with my ranking of the franchise, and I'm going to end with a big one. So keep a lookout for that one tomorrow as well. I also want to thank everybody who's been participating in the slasher tag that I created. It's been awesome watching all your video responses. I love it. It's just a great networking opportunity for everybody, a great way to meet friends, to be introduced to new YouTubers, and to be introduced to, to slasher films that you either have never heard of, or maybe some that, are due for a rewatch. So I think it's been going great, and I definitely want to thank everybody who's participated so far. So yeah, comment below, guys, as always. Let me know what you think about these movies. I'll be back soon with another video. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it.